In the nights of May 2nd, I was up from about 2 in the morning to 4 a.m. and I could not fall asleep because my brain wouldn't shut the hell up. And I went out to my notes app and listed things that I just couldn't not think about. I think it's only fitting as we enter a new month to just get it out. It's like saging for the month somehow. And I wanted to show you guys how I make my iconic breakfast in a YouTube video specifically because I've gotten some people asking, and I have it on my TikTok, but I know that not everybody has that, which honestly I'm envious of you. Like, you're a better woman than I. So I thought it was only fitting we'd do a little cook with me video where I just go through the random things that I typed at 4 in the morning when I couldn't go to sleep. I think that's fun. I don't know. So let's get our fucking food. For ingredients, if you don't know, I am the sweet. Oh, by the way, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I have made the same breakfast. Well, I guess that's actually a lie. National Lie Day again, population me. My sweet potato and eggs breakfast is one of the things that really is tried and true to me. Trude? Is that even how that word is? I just came back from spin. I'm like delirious right now. Candying sweet potatoes is something that I thought everybody did, and apparently it's not true. And I have started a potato army, and that's kind of my thing now. And if you coach with me, because I'm an online coach, it's literally my little logo. So it's sweet potato scramble. This is gonna be a video, okay? It's sweet potatoes and an egg scramble, and I want to make it for you guys because you need to make it right now. Get up. I don't know where you are. Are you going on the treadmill? Turn around. Step 1 for ingredients. You're gonna need sweet potatoes, all right? I wanna show you guys my pantry. This is my potato bowl. There's some russet deep in there somewhere. They're mixed. Usually russet's over there, but I guess, okay, Dad, like, no, yeah, same. So, but this is my sweet potato bowl. You're gonna pick whichever one is like calling your name. I feel like this one looks so, I don't know, homey. So we're gonna use this one. So you got your sweet potato, I'm gonna get my eggs. I feel like this week has just been like, it's been really rainy, there hasn't been that much going on, and I don't have that much to like vlog. So I figured a cook with me would be really fun. So I'm getting my notes app out while I get my ingredients, and we can just start. I'll just start spewing. My very first thing on there is, what is a social cue? Just shut up. And this occurred to me because there was a man that was talking to me at my gym the other day. I was doing everything in my absolute power to get out of the conversation without saying that I needed to get the hell out of the conversation. Going down to my bag, grabbing my keys, and then he would keep talking, and I was just grabbing my keys, and I was saying, oh, well, actually, I gotta head out. And he would just keep talking. Can we start a revolution of can I just tell you, hey, shut the fuck up, I have to leave. This conversation, hey, thank you so much, this conversation's done. What are social cues? Like, who invented that? Why why is it not socially acceptable for me to just say, okay, yeah, great thought, bye. Like, can we start that? That's not even rude though. Do I have everything I need? Where is my, oh. So you just have your eggs, spinach, potatoes, and hot sauce. But who said that I have to be, like, social cues are just kind of silly, of like trying to hint at somebody without actually saying what you want. I want to get out of this conversation. Why can't I just say that, you know? And trust me, if you're gonna comment, oh, you gotta get your comfort plate, by the way. I ate all my plates. I guess that too. No, I eat all my food off of these plates. And sometimes I worry that the bottom one gets left out and lonely, and I do rotate because I feel empathy for ceramic objects. I'm gonna bowl too. Before y'all say like, oh, well, you totally could have said that you needed to go. I did. That wasn't enough. Like, I had to rely on my social cues of like, I'm looking at the exit. I'm like saying in my head, screaming, Mayday, Mayday, get me out. And I'm like, can't you feel that somehow? We need to like change that. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. So for my actual breakfast, I don't know how to like show you what I'm doing like at a zoom out level because my sink is right there. Ooh, I just turned the sink on and okay, get a touch thing, they said. Nobody said that. The Home Depot guy said that to sell us. Whatever. Okay, good? Okay, I'm just gonna crouch because I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I am gonna track all of this so that I can give you the macros at the end. Why am I so bright? I wish I could kind of show you what I'm doing, but I'm just separating egg whites. And I am tracking this so that I can give you guys the macros too, but typically like, because I make it so routinely, I don't track it, but I'm just taking my bowl here and I'm cracking my egg whites. I do 6 egg whites and 2 whole eggs. I know I need to buy egg whites. I'm well aware of this conversation. It's just cheaper to buy eggs because egg whites are so expensive by the carton and we get like the big box from Walmart, but I know that I should just get regular ones. Right as Hale. Am I just tripping? Is that good? Ooh, maybe that's good. Okay. What else do I got in my damn notes app? I literally just wrote on here potato skins. One thing I think is really interesting, so diet culture like has its whole like 25 different subcategories, and I was thinking about this. I don't take the skins off. I leave the skin because that's where all the fiber is, and it's the best part, I think. I like chewing leather. Anything gross and bad, if you're like, oh, what's your opinion on like this one food? I will eat it. The only food that I will not eat, that's actually not even true. I'll eat anything anything, but when I was little, I tried scallops and I threw up, and I just have convinced myself ever since that one day that I'm allergic to scallops. I don't think I'm allergic to scallops, but I just am very nervous that I'm gonna throw up again. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing with the yolks, I save them for my dogs, so don't stress out. Yeah, like the leftover ones. Anyways, all the fiber is in the skin of the potato, okay? And my mom the other day, I was looking, when she was home, she was skinning her potato. I asked her, I was like, why are you taking off the skins? Like, that's the worst part. And she was like, oh, I don't want the starch. And that just made me think, I was like, I feel like this is not to be offensive or to put anybody else down, but I feel like diet culture has a certain, it's a lot of moms, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of the culture. And those people are typically, like not those people, I don't mean to like sound like I'm any better than anybody actually ever. But typically I feel like people who are very in diet culture are very frustrated with why they can't make progress. Hey, probably because half the shit that you consume is wrong and false, and it's telling you that you need to be a keto intermittent faster, but somehow only eat, I don't know what, okay? But because my mom eats very healthy, she used to compete actually, like way obviously before kiddos won. She has like a little trophy up in her thing. I think it's so cool. It's in my genetics, people, okay? I'm not on Anavar. I've been asked if I'm on Anavar. No, it's just in my blood. And I'm showing you this to prove to you. Those are all my beautiful, eggy, gorgeous girlies. I save all of them and we give them to my dogs. Or I just save them in there for next time and I'll just put the yolks in there, if that makes sense. But I have 230 grams of egg whites. And I'm like white as Hale. Better? Anyways, so now we're just adding our egg yolks. You don't have to weigh them separately. I'm just a precise girly. It's not that deep, and I know that. Like my mom is somebody who is like, well, you know, I eat very healthy, but I can't lose weight kind of thing. And I'm like, it's because a lot of the stuff that diet culture, I haven't even explained myself. I'm so sorry. There has to be some correlation between like the miseducation of the whole diet culture with people not seeing progress and being in diet culture because they don't see progress. Does that make any sense? Where is it? Where is my fork? Where is my fork? I have a very specific fork that I use. Where is it? I just fear that if I eat off of any utensil that isn't mine, I'm gonna get really sick. So where is my fork? Hold on, guys. We might need to take an intermission before I lose my marbles. It's been like 30 minutes. I could not find my fork, so I've cleaned this with hot water like 8 times. I'm beating my eggs so it kind of looks like this. And I don't season my egg bowls, I season it in the pan. I think diet culture relies on you. It's like a matrix. It relies on you to be uneducated and to think something like, oh, the skin of the potato is starch and you don't want starch because that'll make you gain weight. First of all, if you get educated, you know that's a lie. But if you also get educated, you know that the fiber is in this, which keeps you more satiated, which makes you less prone to overeating. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking about how like my mom was doing the right thing. There's no moral, but in terms of like eating healthy because she's having potato, but taking the skins off was something that she was thinking was helping, but it wasn't. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get stuck in diet culture, and that makes me really sad. And so this is all an ad to just eat the skins. Eat the skins, people, okay? I promise it's yummy and good. And if someone's gonna tell you it's bad, why am I in heaven? Do that amountage of egg whites because it helps with volume and just more protein. If we had turkey meat, you could add turkey meat. I think in my initial breakfast, I did do turkey meat, but I just have the eggs, the more whites. And heaven is real, and it's in my kitchen, I guess. So the more whites, it just gives some more volume and gives more protein in the morning. So what this breakfast came to be is when I used to be a merchandiser, I don't merchandise anymore because I'm a full-time student, and with like my content stuff, full-time student, and I'm an online coach, so that is kind of my job as a student. What is this grip, girl? That's crazy! What? Oh wait, that's like forearm. Okay. Whatever, you're gonna spray your pan. In my mornings when I would work for merchandising, I would get up at like 3:30 because I would work really early. And that job was incredibly labor intensive to where I needed a big breakfast to keep me satiated, but I can never decide when I wake up, touchdown, good morning USA, American Dad, do I want salty or sweet? I don't know, I'm getting stressed out and the clock's ticking. Okay, we're on an episode of Chopped somehow in my kitchen at 2 in the morning. I wanted extra my salty and I was like, I need something sweet though. And then I was like, sweet potato. And I candied it, and that's how my breakfast was born. But anyways, you're gonna get your spinach. You can't really see what I'm doing. I feel like I was having a thought and I forgot what it was. And I'm actually retrospectively incredibly grateful that I'll show you my pan, had that job, because some people now will message me and say, how do you get comfortable eating in the mornings? And I was like, dude, I was given a situation where I literally had to do that, and that actually helped me so much. Cute, okay. I'm talking too much, let's get into it. Oh, I never even, hold on. I'm so lost right Before we cook our eggs, I am going to steam my sweet potato. Here's how I do that in the microwave. You cannot see what I'm doing, so I'll just, but you cut the little weird nubs off, like so. And there's usually like, they're like literally a nub, because I don't think you're supposed to eat that. Just like so, on the counter. Get the weird hay things, and you just throw it. And you're gonna take this, and a cute person would wash it. I don't care, okay? And you just stab it. What this does is it allows air to permeate through the potato while it's in the microwave. So I stab it a bunch and I kind of try to really get in there so that it cooks all the way. A potato of this size, a potato of this caliber, hey, is probably gonna take about 8 or 9 minutes in my microwave. But if it's a little bit smaller than that, then, you know, obviously don't cook it that long, okay? People, use your brains, please. This is almost 500 grams of a potato. It doesn't matter and I don't care, and that's what I wanna eat. So anyways, I'm just wetting it, and then you take a paper towel. I'm crooked and you knew that. Boom, touchdown, wrap it around. That way it's kind of all in there, and then I wet the paper towel. And we're gonna put this in my microwave for about 8 to 9 minutes. I need to get into my notes app, because I'm just talking about nothing, and this takes about 10 minutes to cook, and I'm gonna be talking for way longer than 10 minutes. One of them is, I'm reading the rest of my notes app. One of them says they should make church music that isn't about church, because I just love, I've actually read, like the way that church music sounds is one thing I miss. I'm not really that like into religion stuff anymore. Microwave, right? Doing 8 minutes on the dot. But one thing I really miss is the emotional connection with the music. I loved the worship music, and I just wish I could get a feeling like that didn't have like Bible lyrics in it. Can we get that? How do I have that same feeling of like this? I'm not trying to be offensive, by the way, absolutely no shade to that. I just kind of wish that I could have a very similar feeling without the music, because I don't personally I'm not super into religion. I'm kind of trying to get into it, like spirituality and my relationship with something else. I don't know what that label would be, but they need to make music that, or is there a genre of music that is like that is like, it makes you emotional? While that cooks, we can get started on our eggs, and I'm just gonna read some more. I've been asked to talk about some of my OCPD things. I have like, I don't know if I can call them theories, or like little kind of intrusive thought things, where I have this feeling that every single person that meets me, or I know, or whatever, we're cooking our spinach down. I'm white. Maybe that's good. Oh, that is really good. We're cooking our spinach down first, and I salt it. If you're gonna comment on any of my salt usage in this video, I don't wanna hear it, because I know that it's crazy. Convinced myself, essentially, that every single person that meets me, hates me, thinks that I'm a bad person. Like, everybody on planet Earth has a little compartment in their brain that says Haley is a bad person. And so whenever I meet somebody, especially, I get really anxious that they are the whole time trying to figure out, or not even like figure out, but like prove that I am the bad person that I am for real. I don't think I'm a bad person. One thing that actually is like through therapy, one of the little mantras that my therapist told me is like, a truly bad person wouldn't be worried that they were bad, because they would just be a bad person, whatever. But I wrote down, everyone's original perception of me is bad, and I have to prove that I'm good. And the reason I wrote that down is because there was a sweet, beautiful girl. If you are watching this, I am so sorry. I got heat exhaustion on Monday. I like laid out way too long tanning, and I need my Diet Coke. I didn't go to the gym, obviously, for like, I really played it very chill with my health stuff. But the day that I did go back, I was very disoriented and just so out of it. And this beautiful girl came up to me at the gym, beautiful girl. And she was like, I love your videos. Like, she was so nice. And I was so out of it. I didn't know what to say, but I just knew that like her skin was beautiful, gorgeous. So I just said, guys, I'm so embarrassed. The only thought that I could think of, I said, thank you so much. Like, do you use tretinoin? And she was like, what? I was like, your skin looks like somebody who uses tretinoin. And listen, I don't know why that's what, hey, just say thank you and move on with your day. But I always want to like, because when I'm in those conversations, it's like, I'm so appreciative of people who like support me, and you guys really do mean everything to me. Like, but I just want to make it not about me, because I know that I'm deserving of, you know, it's not in like a negative self-talk way. Like, I'm very deserving of support that I get, and I'm not saying I don't deserve that, but whenever I get in those situations, I'm like, how can I make this not about me and put the center of it anywhere else? Because I fear that people are going to have a bad interaction and like realize it. It's like, I feel like there's a Earth population group chat with everybody but me, and they're all, everybody ever, I'm pouring my eggs in, is just like, everybody hates me, and I have to like prove that I'm a nice, I don't know what that is, okay? I'm just gonna season this with salt, pepper, Old Bay, whatever. That whole interaction, like, your skin is so beautiful, radiant, like, do you use tretinoin? She was like, oh, no. And I was like, oh, you look like someone who does. That's a compliment to me. I don't even know if she received that as a compliment. And I'm genuinely so sorry if you're watching this. Please, you were so beautiful and such a pleasure to me. And I really appreciate you. I just don't know how to have those conversations. Because it was kind of awkward and like weird, I'm just gonna just look at the pan. You know, I don't know. I got really, really bad anxiety after that because I felt like I didn't handle it how I should have. And I was really insecure about me saying like, thank you so much. Your skin is nice. And she was like, oh, thank you. Like, I really love your videos. I was like, great. What do you use on your skin? Like, it looks beautiful. And it was just, I don't know. And I felt really, really anxious that I did it wrong and that she would post on the world thread, like on Reddit, that I didn't do anything right or something. We're gonna add some hot sauce. On my notes up, I wrote down, I do believe that I deserve good things, but whenever I get compliments or things like that, it feels like it's gonna run away because it realizes that I was the recipient of it. Like, I recognize the point of that conversation was a really nice person trying to tell someone that they appreciate what they're doing. But after I received that, I want to change the subject so that they don't have enough time to realize that it's me. And I wrote also, I think that's why the gym is so comforting to me, because I don't want to say it's egotistical, but I think about myself too much. Of like, there's no way that certain things work out for me because I'm like, it's me. Like, things don't work out for me. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of have had to reframe the way that I view that. And I think that's why the gym has been so comforting for me, is because I wrote down, science works no matter what. Like, even if you're a bad person. And I thought that because I was me doing all the gym stuff, like, I wouldn't see results somehow because like it would sense that it was Haley, and Haley is the one that everybody doesn't like. You know? I just try to prove that I don't know what, guys, listen, I don't know what that is. Next point, like, next point. Why are glitter bombs a bad thing? I would love that. I would, dude, if I was opening a present and somebody spewed glitter all over my car, thank you. Now I'm shining gorgeous all the time for the rest of my life. Why are those bad things? I have no idea. This is pretty cooked. I'm gonna turn this off because the eggs, I don't like when they get too overcooked in the pan, and my potato's probably done. So now we can kind of really get into it while we wait for the potato just went off. That's perfect timing. Okay, yay, we can presentate. They should make envelope flavored lollipops. You know when you like lick the little I think it's like, ooh, is it even done though? Ooh, it's not done. Okay, I'm gonna put it in for another like minute. Like lick a letter to seal it. I think it's that cute little like subtle sweetness. I love that. And then so they should make that in a lollipop. I would buy it. How are people with peanut allergies doing is one of the things I put down. When I was growing up, everybody had a peanut allergy, and it was like, obviously that is a very big deal, but I feel like I haven't met that many grown people that have that. Is that, can you grow out of that? Or do people just stop sharing it, or what? If you have a peanut allergy, how is your day going today? Are you real? And that's not to be insensitive. I really do sympathize with you because I eat a lot of peanuts and their butters. I'm a big fan of peanuts work, you know what I'm saying? Okay, our potato is ready now. Hot, 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 hot potato. Okay, what else do I have? For my potato recipe, you're gonna need 2 packets of stevia, salt, cinnamon, and sugar-free syrup. Oh, and this pan is just dirty and on my counter, by the way. Ow, ow, ow. Just trust the process here, people. I promise this is gonna change your life. This is how I candy my sweet potatoes. Pay attention, class. Look at your tater, you're gonna cut. Oh my god, it's not even done, is it? Wait, okay, this is like not as done as it, ooh. It's not really as done as it usually is, but is it bad that I'm just like so hungry that I'm just gonna eat it kind of raw, like whatever. But you keep the skins on there for the fiber. One thing I hate is complaining to people about other people. Like if I, like very monotonous, I don't talk about others and I try to not talk negatively, but I wrote like, I hate complaining to others when there are certain inconveniences because I don't want their attitudes about them to be fixed. Like if I'm mad at my mom right now and I tell you about it, are you gonna be mad at her too? Like that's my mom, how could you? You know what I'm saying? Like little things when they piss you off, I just keep it to myself because I don't want that if something happened with like my mom did something or like, I don't know what she would have done, but you know what I'm saying? Like a little inconvenience. No, I'm trying to think of something that's kind of just like a stupid thing where it's like very innocent and I don't want you to be mad at my dad. I'm just telling you that like my dad's pissing me off, but like don't be upset with him. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? The answer is no, by the way. Okay, are you paying attention? You're gonna take your stevia, and because it's a big potato, that's why it's 2, by the way. So I just stevia it up on one side, kind of mix it around, and then we'll do another stevia packet. When I die, I want to be reincarnated as like those Malamute dogs. Their owners make their food from scratch. Fish heads in it, and like duck liver packets and oil. Like that's what I want to be when I die. If we can get reincarnated, I swear I feel like I would thrive in that situation. But then I'm gonna take my cinnamon and we're just going to sprinkle that on top, like so. And then piece de resistance, guys, is your sugar-free syrup. Sprinkle this. Sprinkle? Pour? I don't know. it all on top, like so. And if you're gonna knock it, I already know you're not trying it. It is absolutely the best thing ever. And so let me show you. This is the finished product. Tell me that you're not salivating. That looks incredible. You have everything you would need in a breakfast. You have potassium, you have your carbs, right? You have your fiber in the skin. You have so much vitamin A and things in the potato. You have your vitamins in your spinach, your protein with your eggs, your fats with your egg yolks, with hot sauce and flavor. And that's just everything that I could ever want more. I'm gonna be satiated for like ever after eating that. And I should probably clean up because like, don't you think it would be dope if you were a dog to just have you freshly made food? Oh my God, did I put salt on that? I don't know if I put salt on that, but I'm just gonna add more salt. It enhances it. Shut up. But like they have like bison thighs in there. I would never shit in the house as a dog if my owner was hand making me my kibble. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. We're just gonna clean up. But yeah, I haven't really had that much going on this week in terms of like my client stuff takes up the majority of my time. I haven't really had that many errands or anything. So vlogging this past week, cause it's just, I don't know, my morning walks, some of them have been inside on the gym cause whenever they are that way, like if it's rainy to where I can't go out, I just do it while I'm at the gym. And so I just haven't had that much to vlog and I wanted to just do that and I literally couldn't sleep because that was my brain. It was just spewing about lollipops and church music and envelopes. That's where my mental health is at. And I'm very giddy because I'm so excited to eat that. But I just thought it would be kind of fun to do a little video of what my breakfast is, how I make it so that you can make it. Please, if you do make my breakfast, I'm gonna eat it. I promise. I just have to clean. I can't sit down if it's not clean. If you do make my breakfast, please tag me in it. I have a fitness Instagram and I love seeing you guys make my stuff. I think it's so cool and it brings me so much comfort to know that I am helping people like eat potatoes. That is absolutely all that I could ever want ever. This is my beautiful breakfast. I don't know if this video was even fun. Let me know if this was even like enjoyable to watch. I just want to hang out. I like content that is very just kind of chill and relax and I just want to talk and hang out with you guys and I've been feeling really good and there's a lot of stuff in my life right now that I'm really happy with that are new things. I have a boyfriend. I feel like you're looking at me really long right now for me saying that because everyone's gonna comment that they want to see him. Like there's just so much good happening for me right now and I'm really trying to bask and soak that in. That's I guess kind of a life update with me, but I feel I've never felt so calm and good with myself before. I don't know. I didn't have much going on this week, so I wanted to just yap and cook and inspire you to make this because you should make it. And I'm not eating it because I need to take a picture of it for my fitness Instagram, which you should follow because I post all the time on there, all the time. Like, let me know what you guys thought of today's video. I'll put the macros on here as well, but it was fun to just kind of hang out and do something chill and different, and I hope you guys are having a great week. Let me know if you understood any word, a single from start to finish. I don't even know how long this is going to be of what I just said. But I love you guys so much, and your support truly does mean the world to me. And I'm gonna eat this because I'm so excited about that. So, yay. I love you. Cheers, and go get big.